guys, it's me Aya. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the full Stone Age. The Stone Age is basically divided into three parts: the Paleolithic Age, the Mesolithic Age, and the Neolithic Age. So without further ado, let's straight away begin with the video.
The Stone Age was the period during which stone was the most widely used material for making tools and weapons. These are the three periods of the Stone Age: the Paleolithic Age, the Mesolithic Age, and the Neolithic Age. Number 1. The Paleolithic Age. Lifestyle. They lived in caves and rock shelters. They were nomads who wandered from place to place in search of food. They survived by hunting wild animals and birds, fishing, and gathering wild plants and animals. They are called hunter gatherers. They realized the advantages of living in groups. The groups were not very large. The average lifespan of people of the Paleolithic period was 20 to 25 years. Types of sites. Factory sites. Artifacts have been found at several sites where raw material of making such artifacts are also found in plenty. These were probably factory sites where artifacts were made in a large scale. Habitation cum factory sites. At some sites, ash and animal remains have been found along with artifacts. This suggests that the people worked and also lived at the same place. Paleolithic tools. They are made by chipping stones. They were of two kinds: core tools and flake tools. Core tools were mostly used as hand axes and heavy works such as cutting trees, digging the earth for roots and tubers, etc. Flake tools were useful for chopping meat and skinning animals. Fire. Paleolithic sites led to the conclusion that fire was known to the Paleolithic people. Number 2. The Mesolithic Age. Lifestyle. During this period, the climate of the world was getting warmer, which led to increase in the variety of plants and animals. Hunting and gathering became easier and human survival rate increased. They learned to hunt and fish in groups and also domesticated plants and animals. Dog was the first animal to be domesticated. Later, they started domesticating cows, sheep, and gradually became farmers. They started growing crops like wheat and barley. Tools. The main occupation of men remained hunting and gathering food, but the tools improved gradually. Stone tools were now made from microliths and tiny chips of stones and were then stuck on pieces of wood to make tools and weapons. Fishing then became popular and fish an important food item for the Mesolithic people. The bow and arrow were invented during this period. Shelter. At many places like coasts and river valleys, settled communities were found. Art. They painted on several walls and carved sculptures on stone and clay. The main colors used for painting were red and white. The paintings show us and tell us about the lifestyle of the people during the Mesolithic era. The first clay pottery was used to store food. Number 3. The Neolithic Age. Lifestyle. The dominant change of this age was that agriculture came to existence and people lived in families, but hunting still remained the main livelihood of people. After years, men of the Neolithic Age learned to sow good seeds. Growing crops, men got continuous food supply, so permanent settlements began in order to take care of their crops. Men had occupations such as hunting, ploughing, grazing, herd animals, etc., whereas women took care of home, children, and light agricultural tasks. Tools. They used harder stones in order to make their tools sharper than what they need. They also made sharp needles out of bones. Art. For storing food and grains for a longer time, they made baskets out of wild grass and put clay around it. They also dug pits in the ground for storing food. Invention. The most incredible invention of the people of the Neolithic Age was the wheel. It made transportation a lot easier. Religion. They they worshipped all the natural things in earth such as water, sun, earth itself, stars, fire, thunder, etc. They also worshipped cows and snakes. The dead bodies were buried with the things they used to use and marked their burial places with large rectangular rocks called megaliths. Thank you all for watching my video.